I'm Captain Cagle with the 786th Force Support Squadron. Today I'm going to show you how to use our new Support to Survivor program. It's housed in OneNote. So if you haven't used OneNote before, you may want to check out some additional videos on YouTube or Google. It is very important that we treat this situation with the utmost dignity and respect. It is our duty to make sure that this process is as easy as it possibly can be. And remember, it's a working document, so if you need to make any updates or changes, you can do that very easily. Thank you.
All right, let's get started. You may notice immediately that this looks very familiar. It is a Microsoft Office product, so it does look very familiar to some of their other products. So as you can see, I have different notebooks in here, and we are going to be working on the Support to Survivors notebook. So let's go to that one. It should look this way on your computer, and the best way I can describe OneNote to you is as if you were looking at a notebook sitting on your desk. And on the side, you would have all of these different tabs, right? And after each tab, you would have different pages in that notebook. Well, that's exactly what this is here. So first we have our template, and this is what we're going to use to do each person's file, right? So instead of having all these files stacked up on your desk, you simply have each of their files located here, right? Each file. So this is an example. So this Staff Sergeant test example passed away on 1/1/2000, and the next of kin's name is spouse example. So you can see mortuary affairs needed, looks like 30 days to complete their portion of the assignment, and it is assigned to Tech Sergeant Fellows, and he's 47% complete. You can also see the assigned SCO and FAR right here. So this is how it looks. Under each tab, again, at the top, you have information. See the different pages on this side here? So you have information about who is working in that position, where they are located, and also there are some additional things that we thought might be very helpful to you. So for instance, they're located here. This is the org box, the cell phone number and email, and these need to be updated. So the SCO is assigned by the members unit. Here's some helpful information located on the website. Okay, so the SCO checklist is here, and you can simply click here. It brings up the Word document, and then you can just print it out. So it's always located there and very easy for you to use. If you just want to scan through it, you can certainly do that here. So it's always available to you, even if you left your piece of paper at home. Okay, so for the FAR, it is very similar information. So we have information that you need to know about the FAR, and then we have the FAR checklist, just like we did for the SCO. We also have some FAR PowerPoint training for you. Now the FAR used to be known as the flow, and so if you see the word flow on some of this training, it is referring to what we now call the FAR. The CAR houses all kinds of information, so you have links and to all of these wonderful sites here that can be very helpful to someone needing additional information. So we have Veterans Affairs, Thrift Savings Plan. Again, this website is absolutely outstanding, giving all kinds of useful information. And then we have some sheets that are located here for you to use. So TMO obviously plays a big role in this process as well. The current rep, Sergeant Washington, and this is me, Ms. Klein. So then that we also have the CPPO. So here is her information for you. Finance is broken up into two sections. You have FMA and FMF. So now that you understand how these tabs work and how the pages work and what is in here so far. By the way, if you are one of these sections, you are welcome to add extra pages in here on the side. All you do is click add, and you can add another page, just title, right click, rename, added page, or whatever you want to add it there. So let's say you need to start a new file. How would you do that? So you would go to the guide and click on Survivor's Checklist, right? Because this is where the file is. And all of these are the checklists for each individual shop. And you will notice that they are color-coded that match their same color coordination in OneNote. So your Excel and your OneNote are the same color. So Mortuary Affairs Technician is green in OneNote, and Mortuary Affairs Technician is green on the spreadsheet. So it counts the yeses and the nos. All right, so you would just change these to nos from the beginning, and then once you've completed that task, you'll update with a yes, and that will update the percentage on the overview. So if a customer calls and needs assistance and you don't know what's going on with another section, instead of having to pick up the phone or email them, you should be able to look at this in real time and be able to help that person out so that they're not having to call all over the base and try to figure out who to talk to or when. Or even if you just need to give them information on someone that they're trying to get in touch with, you'll have all of their information right here for them. And again, if you think about using this like a file, like you're literally just sitting there flipping through a notebook um, with pages in it, then it will be super easy for you to use and understand.